Good morning. And the reconnect screen is not coming. The sun is very bright. Let me get my sunglasses before I begin this. So is everyone doing all right this morning? It's a beautiful day out here. Let me get my magical sunglasses here. Got these bad boys right there. Got to put these glasses on, these shades right here. Let's get them on my head. Let's see what we look like in this. Let's see what we look like today before I begin this. Let's see, let's fix that. Be worthy of the image of God. There we go. Oh, pull that back. You're supposed to do makeup and wardrobe before you get on the camera, Kurt. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Perfect. All right. You know, patience is a virtue. If someone can't sit through a few seconds of a wardrobe malfunction on video, oh boy, you're going to have a real hard time trying to find inner peace, brother, sister. It reminds me of a song. It said, "Cry, little sister, thou shalt not fall. Cry, little sister." And he said a lyric. He said, "Love is with your brother." Anyways, enough vampire music. That's not why everyone came. You know, I'm an empath. I may make a cute little joke about I'm a vampire or a narcissist sometimes. Truth is, it's two sides of the same coin. One of us is emotionally blocked up and won't heal ourselves, and eventually forgets and falls into the causing turmoil and chaos in maybe a workplace, maybe an environment where other people are, maybe a culture, maybe a community, maybe politically. And if they would just heal themselves, they wouldn't have to do that. They'd be a cute little empath, right? Where the trees share their energy with you, and God, beyond all that, He's directly connected to you, grounded, and also energy-wise, energizing. Even the grass shares with you. And you give it to people. And yeah, a much better way to walk through life is giving instead of taking. Taking makes you laugh like at awfully twisted and wicked things. But giving makes everyone smile and laugh. Then there are some people with issues that say, "Look, look, he just give us everything. We can walk all over him. We can do this and that and this and that." You can never control how anyone else feels. Everything out here is but a trigger if it triggers you. What you should be asking is not how can I fix this, but how can I fix inside? What is triggered that makes me feel uncomfortable instead of blissful or just peaceful? And peaceful, I used to think it was boring. Let me tell you something. It is not just boring. All right? Peace is a fine art of just being there. But if you're a mad mystic like me with a heart that's always seemingly on fire, you like to ride the ocean waves of the emotions. There's the stars of the show, Hawks. They're talking to each other. All right, so guys, yeah, I'm a little stirred up. My mouth is run. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everything that is mine alone, I'm gonna sell it. God has a plan for each and every one of us. And we all have a decision and a choice to make and a path to walk down and a destiny to rise up and seize. Now, God's not carved in stone, and neither are you. That means that sometimes we can ask God, can you change your plans just for me, Lord? And if he chooses to, you might find that it's just like when Moses was on top of Sinai. And the people had done something incredibly wrong down below. And God said, Moses, look at what they're doing down there. You haven't been gone but a second from them. And they're down there doing all manners of things. I'm going to destroy them, and I'll make a people out of you, Moses. Moses said, Lord, 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 please, please, please show them sympathy and mercy, Lord. Please, please reconsider. And God reconsidered, but when Moses got down enough to see what they were doing, Moses decided to do what God wanted to do originally to most of them, right? And he reared up the other ones. He said, whoever will follow the Lord, come over here to me and kill everyone that isn't like us. Moses did all that out of frustration and anger. Now, that's the part where most people would stop talking and saying the truth about it, but I've experienced many things. I've seen many things. I have seen the case that love deserves a chance, and that hate shouldn't be part of the equation. That's how I feel about it now. We all get angry, and we all get sad, and we all get miserable, and we all get happy, and we're all pretty damn stupid and ignorant before we're not. It's okay to feel how you feel. If you do not face what hides inside of the dark inside of yourself, if you do not heal, if you do not confront, if you do not resolve, if you do not welcome it to your table to spend time with you as an honored guest, not as your enemy, but as someone you love, something you love, feelings, you know. If you don't do that, then if you don't do that, oh God, my memory. If you don't do that, you can't love anyone. These days I can't remember much of anything, guys. And that's all right, because I remember the love of God. And I know God. Don't try to get the speck out of your neighbor's eye. Don't try to get that speck of sawdust out your neighbor's eye when you got a big-ass log right up your ass. If we forget how we have been, and we refuse to heal and acknowledge it and learn from it and transmute those experiences into something valuable, distill the essence as the treasure that it is, if we refuse to do that, we can never be compassionate or understanding or empathetic to others. And when we cannot do that, when we cannot see ourselves in another person, we cannot see ourselves in ourselves. And if we cannot do that, we are divided and separate, not just from others, but from thyself, from ourselves, do we stand divided. And when we're divided from ourselves, you can forget any kind of real relationship with God. You can forget it. It's off the table. If you don't even know yourself, if you don't know others, you don't know that you're all the same and we're all the same and we're all one beyond these damn flesh suits, whether we sing the praises of Muhammad or we follow in the footsteps of Jesus. Whether we meditate in the temples of Buddha, whether we worship in the oceans of emotions of the Hindus,
None of that shit matters. What matters is our love affair and our relationship with the Lord God, the one at the very beginning, and the one that we find at the ending, and the one that we will find once again when it all begins again. The one we hear chirping in these beloved hawks as they hunt for not prey and sustenance, but the God within the prey that they catch and feed themselves with. For it is God in that as well. When the hawk swoops down and catches the rat or the mouse scurrying across the field, there is God again. When you stand in the cash register, in front of the cash registers, and you've had a little bit too much energy that day and stress and anxieties, and the cashier seems like a damn tempting grounding point, and you don't even know that the push and pull and the dance of life is trying to take place. You don't know yourself, because to know thyself is to know the miraculous event of alternating current and see it as it truly is, the dance of life. When you stand there in front of the office vampire, in front of the workplace vampire, and they drain you, you feel exhausted. You can't figure out what's going on. You've lost sight, because all these things are universal. And they're the language God speaks. And if you can't feel it, and you can't read it, and you can't hear it or understand it, forget thousands of hours you spent digging inside of a book for words. Because you don't know God at all. And that means you wasted all of your time. Put down the book and go out into the world and find God. And then you'll find you never had to go anywhere to find Him. He is always in the heart. I'm going to make a second live stream because I wanted to talk about the parable of Jesus and the rich man. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. I'll be right back. And we'll be back.